Happy Saturday, everybody. It's Bernie and Jill, and today we're talking to you about why you need to market in a recession more than ever. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, we all know that the news and everything else is putting out there a lot of stuff about recessions coming and
gas prices.
Yeah, gas prices and all this stuff. And I was talking to a chiropractor the other day with Josh, and he was telling us that, like, the recession is coming. It's already affecting my business.
Wow.
And I was like, why would you back out of your advertising now? And we showed him that some of his competitors even stopped doing their PPC ads.
Wow.
So that kind of brought us to where we are today, Joe, which is about marketing in a recession, why you should do it, what you should do during a recession, and why it's important, right?
Yeah. So I think one of the most important things that you can do during a recession is to continue to market.
Yeah, man. And that quote that Lance has thrown out there from Wanamaker, what was it about knowing which half of your advertising works?
Yeah, John Wanamaker said half of all advertising works. It just depends on knowing which half works and which half doesn't.
Yeah, and you're gonna know that like it's gonna work in like any kind of recession you're trying economic times.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And,
I was just going to say there is always search volume.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I have so many people who come to me and they say I am potentially in a small area, or maybe like I feel like there's nobody coming to my business and they're kind of like low on new clients, and they say I don't think there's, any search volume for this. And then I look in Google and guess what?
There's plenty of search volume. And that volume is not going away. And it's the ones that kind of get nervous and scared and they pull all their advertising dollars. They end up doing worse than everybody else.
Yes.
The plan should be steady the ship. And even some of the guys, like I don't want to reference COVID or anything, but when COVID first happened and a lot of companies like pulled all their advertising dollars from a bunch of different places, some of them went like harder into it. And they were not unsuccessful by any stretch of the imagination,
Absolutely.
So it's a matter of seeing like what opportunities are there in the market, and like a recession obviously is not a good thing for the economy as a whole. But if your competitors are pulling their dollars, you know what I mean? You don't want to be among them. You want to be the one that's still visible, because guess what? This is still going to be there. People are still going to go online for when they need a plumber or a lawyer or whatever it is. People are still going to get divorced. People are still going to have slip and fall cases. There's going to be workman's comp stuff, and Jill is going to need a plumber. You know what I mean? So why pull your advertising?
Exactly. You also have to remember, back when COVID, not to bring it up again, but back when COVID was happening, we had so many clients that were obviously nervous, obviously scared. What we did for a lot of different campaigns was we repositioned them. Like Josh Cherry, for example, he made more money during COVID for putting on new roofs than he did the rest of the year.
So and that's part of the example we were just talking about people that just go harder into it because they're like, I can't pull my advertising because I still need customers.
Exactly.
And like even in a time like COVID when people weren't going outside, all they had was the internet. Why pull your stuff? It's going to be the same thing again if there's a recession. People are still going to be on the internet. They're still going to be looking for things online.
Exactly. They're always searching. It's also important to remember One SEO was built during a recession.
One SEO was, in fact, built during a recession by Lance and the fine and magnanimous Joel Bachman.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, it's important to, like, people are, I mean, and the only reason that we're talking about this today is because people have brought it up to us about how, there's a recession coming and all this stuff, but it's like, dude, you should keep advertising.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you want to keep growing your business, right?
Yep.
So you have to advertise to grow the business, don't you?
It's so important.
100%. So everybody out there, don't be nervous about anything like that. If you have the right digital strategy in place, you should be having these conversations with your agency. Right? If you're really nervous about something like that. So give us a call. Me or Jill will be more than happy to help you out. Right, Jill?
Yeah, we're happy. And also, if you have an agency that is potentially doing advertising for you and you're still feeling the pressure of the recession, you're also not getting enough leads, give us a call. We can look at anything. We do complimentary audits.
Yeah, that's right. We do complimentary audits. So give us a call, everybody. We will see you next Saturday.